Hi, Luke here, All Pinball Fanatic, with the follow-up video on the Visual Pinball X framerate benchmark. In this video I will cover the update I did from RTX 2070 graphic card to the RTX 3080 and how it performs now, and will also talk a little about my next update, which is gonna be high frequency refresh screen for the playfield and all my current options available out there. So let's get to it right after the intro. If you haven't seen the first part of my benchmark video, I encourage you to do so. Link to it will be shown on the end of this video and is also available in the video description below. So let's start with the update I did lately. I went down the rabbit hole and got an RTX 3080. I thought that there was a good point in time to do that, because prices started to drop finally after being ridiculously high, and my RTX 2070 was already more than 2 years old and it still had warranty, so I got decent price for it, losing only 12% of its value after more than 2 years of use. I got Gigabyte RTX 3080 with 3 years of warranty and 1 additional year from the manufacturer after signing up online, so a total of 4 years. So I think it's a pretty good deal in case of selling it in the future. I have performed the benchmark on those 4 VPX video graphics configurations exactly like in the first part of my benchmark. First configuration is all bells and whistles enabled. The anti-aliasing with the quality SMAA settings, ambient occlusion, screen space reflections and reflect dynamic elements on playfield. All is enabled. Second configuration is the same as the first one, but with the AA disabled. In my opinion, anti-aliasing is not needed for the 4K playfield, but wanted to check the difference as in previous tests. In third configuration, ambient occlusion is disabled, and in the fourth one, the screen space reflections are disabled as well. I have performed the whole test on the final version of VPX 10.7 revision 367 using Indiana Jones the Pinball Adventure table from VPin Workshop, and recorded frame rate performance using MSI Afterburner with Riva tuner statistics server. For the record, my CPU is Intel Core i7 11700F running at stock clock speeds. So here are the test results on my previous GPU, RTX 2070 Super. Looking at the results for the configuration 3 and 4, I've seen a lot of potential which can be utilized with a higher refresh rate monitor, 120 Hz or maybe even 144 Hz one, with the configuration 4 in mind. But those figures keep me wondering if the card will be capable of running smooth 120 or 144 frames per second at all times with newer, more demanding tables. Here are the results of my new graphics card, Gigabyte RTX 3080. As we can see, on all of the 4 configurations, the minimum frame rate under heavy load was about 144 FPS and averaging on a level of 184 FPS and above. Especially configuration 2, 3 and 4 shows that I would be good with performance with the high refresh rate playfield screen. And here are the percentage gains of FPS going from RTX 2070 Super to RTX 3080. As we can see, the lowest gain of FPS is at configuration 4, which is the least demanding, and the biggest 100% gain is at the highest demanding configuration 1, which is using anti-aliasing. So at this moment I'll be playing using configuration number 2 until I'll see some performance drops. My conclusion from the test is that I am pretty safe to go for 120 Hz or even 144 Hz playfield screen. And now the problem is which one and how much it will cost. Here are my current options: 5 monitors and 1 TV screen. In my next video I'll go one by one doing a little comparison of their pros and cons, so if you want to get notified when the video will be out, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell. Thank you for watching this second part of my VPX Performance benchmark. In case you haven't seen the first parts of the benchmark, I encourage you to do so. It will be shown in a couple of seconds on the screen. Happy flipping!